Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. How are we doing? Also, I have a new mic, so do let me know how I sound on your end. But I hope we're all doing amazing, doing so well and swell. There we go. All right, we got some friends here with us. As you can see, you know what? I'm kind of like, well, first of all, let me know if you can hear me. That's important. That's the most important part here, I feel, before I just start rambling about what I have on my mind to ramble about today with all of you wonderful, beautiful people. Oh, that was my funny bone, and it wasn't funny. So many friends. We have Dami with her document open, coffee cold, and body sat. You know what, Dami? I relate. I raise you one. I raise you coffee empty, because I've been too lazy to get up and get another coffee. So I raise you coffee empty. We have Malin here looking for some motivation. You found it, Malin. Welcome. And Anna is ready to write. Ian's here. Jess, Pasqua. Oh my gosh, so many friends are here in the chat. So happy to have you all here this lovely, beautiful Saturday morning. It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And I'm right there with you, Heather. I also need some coffee. So, but I'll probably be getting some in the first brand. I've got coffee made. I just have to actually go and, get up and pour it in my cup. But, that's just too much work in this moment. But I'm so happy to have all of you here with me today on this lovely, lovely, lovely Saturday. I want to, like I said, I'm kind of going for more cozy streamer vibes, I think, moving forward. So there may not be as many big giant group streams here on the channel. There may just be mostly just me vibing, because that's kind of the energy I've been feeling lately. So hope that's okay with all of you guys, just to have some little cozy yap time with just me. So let's see, how is Restream now? I tried it before, but then it had an issue with not showing any comments at all one time, and I went back to StreamYard. I haven't had that issue, Malin, but I'm probably here in the near future going to be moving away from Restream, not because it's done anything wrong to me, but because I have recently been super, super, super into learning all of the ins and outs of OBS. Because if you didn't know, I started a little Pokemon gaming Twitch thing, and basically where I'm just gonna like play Pokemon, have fun, and yap. So I've been learning a lot about OBS because I wanted to do it on Twitch, but it was all new. It was all a learning curve. I had to learn all about Twitch. I had to learn all about OBS, which I've done a little bit of stuff with it, but not a whole lot. But I think yesterday everything went well. The only thing that I didn't get to work was the little notification when someone does something where it's like, this person just followed you. I had it set up, or I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. But anyway, but if you're interested, I'm currently playing Pokopia on the channel. I did a little long vlog yesterday, or a little long stream yesterday, but it was super fun. So if you're interested in Pokemon, it's over there. I like OBS for screen recording. Curious how hard the learning curve is for streaming. It really wasn't too bad. I mean, I honestly just watched a couple YouTube videos and was able to figure it out. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty user friendly, especially if you have pretty much everything, all the pieces that you need, and setting up the scenes. And once you have it set, it's pretty much set. You don't really have to mess with it anymore, which I super love, because it just, even when you completely close out of the application, it saves all of your settings and your scenes and your cameras and mics and all that stuff. You may have to like do a little reset on a couple things here and there, but otherwise it's not that bad. Dami used to film your videos through OBS. I mean, that's a good way to do it, because you can have the face cam be the full camera, and that be your vlog camera, especially if you don't like actually have a physical camera and your computer has a nice webcam. Then that's 100%. Love that. But yeah, I didn't think it was too hard for streaming. I figured it out. And if I can figure it out, I feel like anybody can. But, you know, I'm also a millennial who taught himself every valuable like life skill through a YouTube video. And by life skill, I mean like how to change a tire, how to change the oil in your car, how to change a battery. So mostly it's just car things. Those are all my useful skills. And that's all three of them. So yeah, learned everything I know from Miss YouTube. We love to see it. Okay, so let's get into my little yappy topics on here. So the first thing I want to talk about everyone about is what's the writing update? How are we doing in life with this thing? So I had so I believed on the last stream, and you know what, you can go back watch the replay to make sure that I am biblically accurate with this, but I'm pretty sure that I said I wanted to get to chapter 18, right? Because I believe that was what the end of this part. Well, I have achieved that, but also maybe not. Oh wait, hold on one second. Hold on, I left honey outside. Oh my gosh. Come on in, Tiba. I'm so sorry. It's fine. You had fun out there. I know you did. Okay, we're back. YouTube University. I love that. Oh, great question, Dami. I should have put it in the description of this video, but I did not because I'm a dodo head. But it is for Twitch. I think it is twitch.tv/hello. That is the Twitch, I believe. And then my actual channel on YouTube where I'm like posting like because I'm basically posting the recording of all the streams. So if you're not like a Twitch person and you don't like want to watch it live and you just want to like binge like hours worth of let's play content all at once, I'm basically posting them over on my this other YouTube channel as well. And that is T-Bone Tree VODs, I think. Look, not me having to look up my own YouTube channel name. It's new, okay? So we're making sure. Yes, that is correct. Oh, love. Okay. So yeah, it's either T-Bone Tree on here or T-Bone Tree VODs. But anyway, enough about that. We're getting back to writing because this is the writing channel. I just wanted to plug that here in case anyone's interested because you know I am a nerd of many colors, and so I figure some of you may also be Pokemon fans. So back to writing. I said chapter 18, which I technically did do, even though because I'm going to be on chapter 18, but it's technically called chapter 17 now because literally in my notes that I made for also hi Angel, if I didn't say hi to you, welcome in, so happy to have you here. But in my notes literally for chapter 16, the only note that I had written down for it was conjoin with chapter 15, and then the second note was where did Teddy come from. Those are the only two notes. So chapter 15 and 16 just became chapter 15. So that's what happened. That's how we got here. So technically, yes, I made it to chapter 18, even though legally it says chapter 17 on the page. That's where we are. Hi, Kylie. Welcome in. Happy to have you here. We were just also chat. Share with me your writing updates. How are things going? I want to know. This isn't just for me to yap. This is for you to also yap. And if you need to do something other than yap, you're also welcome. You can complain. I love to complain. You're more than welcome to do all that. Yes. Cuz don't okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's like a postal strike question mark in Canada. Did I make that up? Because I want to say whenever I was doing my my stuff with because I had my Switch being repaired, and there was like notifications talking about like whether like the if you're shipping stuff in Canada it may be delayed due to strikes. So is that what you're referring to, Angel? But also, I understand what you mean. Even if it's even if we're not in the same country, we're all going through the same fire. It seems because the U.S. is, mm, but we're not going to get into that because this is an escape from that. Okay, but okay, that is my writing update. If anyone wants to share your writing update in the chat, you're more than welcome to do so. If not, I'm going to move over to some reading update. Oh, and look, just as I was about to, Kylie, you're just in time. There we go. We're going to do it. We got a writing update. I have one more chapter in my whip that's going to get me to 50K, which is so exciting. But also, I'm currently making a study guide for my master's final exam. Uh, well, I guess you win some, you lose some, you know, and maybe having that like one more chapter, like the excitement of writing that one more chapter to 50K can be the little like carrot that gets you to the end of making that study guide. It'll maybe motivate you to get to the study guide faster so that we can write that last chapter. That's what I'm speaking into existence. I don't know if that's your truth, but that's what I'm speaking for you. But anyways, back to the next thing. What are we reading, chat? I want to know. I finished Pew. So since we last spoke, I mean, me and Taylor started it Saturday, and we pretty much finished it the next day on Sunday. I say pretty much. We finished it the next day on Sunday, and wow, that book is probably one of the best books I've ever read in my life. Just because the wording, the text, the message, all of it was so like just masterfully entwined together. So highly recommend Pew by Catherine Lacey. That was a fantastic read. Fantastic read. And then my current read right now, I don't have it with me. It's in the other room, but I am currently reading through. Oh, hi, Duchess. Welcome to the stream. As you can see, Duchess has joined the chat. She would like to make herself known to all of you on this day. So say hi, Duchess. You asked for this, so you have to accept your fate. All right, cats in the chat. Is there a cat emoji? We need cat emojis every time. Okay, can we start a new tradition? Just between all of us. Every time Duchess or Honey makes an appearance, can we just spam the chat with either dogs or cat emojis, depending on who makes the appearance? And then if they both make the appearance, then we can spam it with both emojis. How fun is that? I think Duchess and Honey would really appreciate that. Duchess, would you like that? The fact that she is just so chill and letting me do this, normally she would never let me do this. Are you falling asleep and sitting straight up? Girl, this is get your life. I love you so much. But I gotta do things. Okay. All right. Off you go. Oh, I know she's mad about it. I don't know if you could actually hear it, but she is hussing right now. And look who that is. We've got Honey in the background. Just her body, not her face. LOL. Okay. Yes. Thank you so much, chat, for spamming the emojis. Love those. Let's see. Ooh, Yvonne's working on their book while they watch. So exciting. I think that's what most of us are going to be doing. That's what we're here to do. We're here to work on books. Well, and do other things. You're allowed to be productive and do whatever you want, honestly, in these streams. I'm just happy to hang out with people while we're all here. Oh, and we got the dogs. We got the dogs in the. Oh, that's such cute emojis. Like they don't look the same on the scrolly as they do when you click it. Wait, now I got to look at all these emojis. Different. Oh, look at the kitties. Oh, I love them so much. Okay. Okay, I got to get back on track. Got to get back on track. Duchess threw us off Off course. Okay, let's see. Oh, hi, Radiant Live. Welcome in. About to start book 2 in the Bobbyverse series. We are Legion. We are Bob. That sounds so fun. I don't know what that is, but I love it. I'm currently reading the very first book of the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. So this is my intro into lit RPG vibes, and I am having a freaking blast with that book. It is just such a fun read. And I mean, there's it just I am having the best time. That's all I got to say. So that is my current read. And that's a chunky book, so I'm working on that one. I don't really do I have a oh I do possibly depending on when it arrives. I have an arc coming in from a good friend of ours, and I am very excited to jump into that as well. I've got so many books to read. I need to slow down and just actually read the books that I have, but I don't want to do that. Let's see. Oh, Jess is reading Dungeon Crawler Carl too. Are you on the first book or are you on a different book? Do let me know. Um I've had a structure crisis today in my revision process and realized I had a 5-act structure instead of a 3-act structure. Oh man. But does that change the I don't know how much that changes the structure of the book though. I've only ever written in 3 acts even though my current whip like terms and conditions is in like 5 parts. So I guess you could almost say it's in like 5 acts sort of. But I'm hopefully finishing act 3 or part 3 today because part 4 is the longest of the 5. So that is going to be probably the next 2 weeks. And then hopefully the next 2 weeks will be part 5. And then that'll take us to the end of the book to getting us submitted. So that's slay. Um, okay, we're literally in the same spot. I think. Oh, I'm a little further along. I think I'm on chapter 10, but Jess, we're like right there, neck and neck. I'm having a great time with it. But also, Malin has a controversial take on it. Okay, it's so weird because on my scroll chat over here, it's at the bottom, but on this one, it's coming from the top. Whatever. Didn't like Dungeon Crawler Carl because it has no plot and is a bit too dud bro humor for me. People recommend the Bobbyverse books for fans of DCC. Okay. So same similar vibe, and I do understand the like the bro vibe. It does very much give like bro in his basement wrote this vibe, but I'm kind of into it. And also the cat. The cat is an absolute asshole, and I love that. Princess, love her. Miss Donut, she's a slay. Um, Pasquale's reading The Crow Queen. It's so good. That sounds good. The Crow Queen. That just kind of rolls off the tongue. We love to see it. Also, my background looks so pretty in blue right now. I love putting in the work. Okay. Amazing. Started my book so long ago and then had to take a long break, but I'm back for Project Community Service. So that is my day, writing and coffee. Love that. That sounds like a wonderful day, Heather. I do hope you enjoy it. And you're kicking it off with us here. Which we're about to get started with our first sprint because it is past the 20-minute mark. So I'm trying to stay a little bit on track, you know. I guess it doesn't change that much. It was just a strange realization. Agreed. Agreed. The little 3-part to 5-part. I guess, yeah, different structure, but similar vibes, similar vibes. But with that said, friends, we're going to jump into our first sprint of the morning. 40 minutes is on the clock. Good luck, and I will see you on the other side, hopefully with a halfway finished chapter 17. Time will tell. Best of luck, friends. That was the end of our first sprint. How did you do? Let me know in the chat. Also, if you want to share a line in the chat, please feel free to do so. Okay, so I kind of did my little assessment of chapter 17. I did kind of like I read through it. I saw what we have in the chapter because literally, if you could see it, it was literally like just I have it in all caps, like gave myself instructions of what to do at the top of the chapter and pretty much just did that. Um, like stared at that and kind of like started thinking in a plan. And so the best way, this is because this is, can I form a sentence? Let me start over. This scene or this mini, I guess, moment that I'm adding is following a pretty intense moment between Thomas and Andrew. Someone is like hurt. Someone is bleeding. There's been a thing that has happened, and Thomas sort of kind of like drops this bomb at the end of chapter 16, and you're like, I'm sorry, what? And so literally I was trying so hard. I literally sat here and stared for like 20 minutes. And you probably saw me sitting here like this most of the time where I was just like staring and like looking around and just whatever. I was thinking of the best place to like start this because I'm adding this at the beginning of the chapter. So I'm like, what's the most interesting jumping point from the beginning of the chapter? So instead of doing that, I started thinking in like actual thoughts. Like, what is Andrew thinking right now consecutively? Right. So literally, I wrote a bullet list and it sounds like this. Are you ready? I'm going to flesh this out to an actual scene, but this is like the sort of how the thought process is going right now. So, bullet point list. Bad man in the attic. Who's that? Ow, my foot hurts. I need to clean up this glass. I need to clean up this blood. Thomas shouldn't leave his room. There's no way I'm leaving him up here, though. So, how am I going to get him around the glass and the blood? And so, it's literally Andrew's thought process in the moment. I just started writing it down, stream of conscious, and I was like, "Oh, this is actually helping me figure out like the order of that I should address these things in the actual chapter." So that is kind of what I did during that first sprint. Also, I did refill my coffee, but it is almost empty again because that's just the way it goes. But let's see how you guys did. Natalie ate breakfast and read through what she did yesterday. I know that's right. Good job, friend. Proud of you. Kylie worked on the study guide, got through one of 5 classes. Next sprint will be writing. And we're so excited for that. Thank you so much. Heather got 213 new words and reworked another 1,300 or so. Love that. Was also adding at the beginning of the chapter. Yeah, the beginning of the chapter is always the worst spot to add because you're like, God, now I have to like pick a starting point for these new words that I'm adding in draft. What is this? Is this 3 or no? This is draft 4. Gosh, whatever. It's fine. She stole a kiss, which led to an embrace, which led to them being an hour late, setting off for home. Okay, hour late. I know that's right. Very nice, Pasqua. Also, if anyone else wants to share a line, feel free. The first line that I actually have written in this chapter is I slept like shit last night. That's the first line of this chapter currently. I'm going to be adding more to this chapter, but that was the original start of chapter 17. It is not anymore. But I do think that line will still be existing in the final book somehow. It's okay, Heather. I knew exactly what you meant because I also can't type. So I'm right there with you. Right there with you. Also, if you have like any questions, if you want to ask a question about terms and conditions or Project Purple or any like random future project idea that I might have, feel free to ask because I would love to yap about it. We're going to be yapping for probably let me see, what time is it? It's 11:08, even though because we were a little bit behind today with the start of stream, but probably like the next 12 minutes. So if you have any questions about anything that I'm working on or anything that you're working on, drop them in the chat. I'd love to answer them. Ooh, we got a line from Ian. Bit harsh, he said. I was kidding. And look who's talking. You're a walking slap in the face. That is the best. I love that descriptor. A walking slap in the face. I mean, doesn't sound like a person I would want to be around. So I'm assuming that's the point. I love it. I love it. Let's see. Why is my stream's doing crazy things over here on this day? Okay. It seems to be fine, but who's to say? Ooh, question. Have I named my new microphone? I have not. Oh my gosh, wait. Chat, do you want to help me name my microphone? Like drop some names in the chat for her. This is her, this is she, by the way. It is she's white and she has a lovely what do you call this? Light? I was trying to think of a fancier word than light, but that's just the only one I could think of. But it's got like lights all built into it. It's very pretty. And the brand is called, I guess, Fifine. It's Fifine, like Fifine. You know, Natalie, Mike, obviously, girl, Mike, Kayla. You're so silly. I cannot. Oh, but I do. Okay, so Mike and Michaela are options. I do like that. Pasqua, I do not know how to say that. So please, can you give me a pronunciation guide so I can make sure that I am pronouncing it correctly? Chatty Cathy. I love it. Yes, they are. The Project Purple is a part of a series, for sure. And then I had an idea, a very like crazy idea for a series that is multi-genre, if you can imagine that, but it'd be like a fiction work series where each piece of the story was written in a different like genre story. So
every work of fiction falls into a literary subgenre, each with its own style, tone, and storytelling devices. This answer is from Wikipedia.
y'all heard that, right? My phone is haunted and it is look, the government is listening to us. Girl, I did not ask for you. Why are you talking to me? Did I say SIRI? Yes. Feeding the dog is V important. So yeah. Siri be listening on me. Crazy. Oh my gosh. Hi, Cedar. Welcome in. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you since you literally finished your draft. So good to have you back with us. And now you're revising. Love that. So I'm so glad you're here because I'll be revising every Saturday this month. So we be here. Yes, she's always listening for sure. But if you're in chat, we're currently trying to figure out what to name my new microphone. So far, we have Mike with a K, Mike, or Michaela, like Michaela, but Mike, because So if you have any other names, and we also we have Chatty Cathy, we have Fifi. Ooh, Anais. I love that. That's such a pretty name. Gossip Girl. We're gonna name her Gossip Girl. Love to see it. Have mine set so it only listens when I hit the side button. I need to do that, Ian, because I haven't even thought about it. My Kayla is so cute. Oh, we got Mimi. We love it. Lady White. Ooh, very. This sounds like a villain. Like very. I don't know. Like not maybe not like a villain. It's like the anti-hero. You know, it's like you love them, but like I feel like they have an attitude. Lady White. You know, it's giving that. Michelin. That's funny. Oh gosh, burnt. Oh no, Cedar. I'm so sorry to see that you burnt yourself out. But you're ready to keep going now, and that's all that matters. Is I did that actually the first draft of this book, Terms and Conditions. Whenever I did the first draft of it in like 30 days, huge mistake, and I got so burnt out, and I will never do that again. Hence why I gave birth to the 90-day novel, because I'm sure there's other iterations of it. I didn't come up with it. It's not a new idea by any means, but that's why I started kind of doing my own little 90-day novel challenge, because that's what works for me. I can't do a 30-day situation. It's got to be less than that. Or no, more time. So I'm having like lower spurts of creativity each day. Anai, no, anais, anais, like hiss without the H. Anais, anais. Ooh, that's very pretty. Even prettier than what I said before. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like Michaela, like Michaela, but Mike. Yeah, all the blue bits, and then how it like shows what I'm doing, like right here. Bye, bye. How fun. And then blue, but also this can be like any color. I can do. There's a rainbow option somewhere. Yeah, there's a rainbow, even though it's kind of just looks white on screen. I wonder if I can show it on the mic part. There's another button for it. I'm still new to her. Oh, there it is. Let's see. Well, yeah, it just looks white on screen, but it's rainbow. Oh well. Back to blue. There's so many options on this thing. There we go. Okay, and we're back. Oh my gosh, Michaela the Magnificent Micris. I love it. Michaela mic drop. Stop. Wait. Actually, Michaela mic drop is actually it. Lady Michaela Loudmouth. Okay. Oh wait. What did Ian say about Jolene? Where did it go? Hold on, I gotta catch up. Chat is I'm so behind on the chat on the right side. Goodness gracious. Because I'm just looking at the chat on screen. Also, chat, do we like having that on screen? I think it's fun. It just I don't know. It feels like you're all on screen with me, and it also makes it where I can't miss. Like sometimes I accidentally look past people's comments and I miss them, so like they can still like appear. It makes my life a little bit easier. Do. Jolene, then you can sing every time you pull it out. You know what? I do like that. So hold on. I'm putting it together. I'm putting it together. Her full birth certificate name, I dub thee Lady Michaela Jolene Mic Drop. Everyone, if there's a mic emoji, I need you to spam the chat with a mic emoji, because this is the debut of Lady Michaela Jolene Mic Drop. Thank you all for your submissions and your opinions about their name. And I appreciate all of you being here for this moment, this very important moment that we're all sharing together here, right here, right now. This is the moment. Yes, Michaela Jolene Mic Drop is the name. Thank you all for naming her. I can't wait for all the adventures that we'll go on together with her, because literally she lives here now. Ooh, Duchess, hi baby. I didn't know you were under the desk. Duchess has relocated to oh my gosh, yes, all the mics, all the mics. Give me all the mics. I love it so much. Yes, all the mics in the chat. This is so fun. I love this. Welcome to the stage, Lady Michaela Jolene mic drop. Oh my gosh, I need to have some some mic drop music now. I feel like, oh my gosh, wait, what if this became like a bit on our weekly streams? Like, what if there was a mic drop moment where like everyone like brings their favorite line that they wrote that week. You know, it doesn't have to just be like in the stream. You can like bring the favorite line you wrote the whole week, and that can be your mic drop moment. Wait, I think that would be actually be really really fun. Chat, are you rocking with me? I need to know that you're rocking with me on this. Yes, a walk up song. Natalie, you're full of so many great ideas. You should be an author tuber. You should do streams if you don't. I'm just saying. And maybe do them on Mondays. I think that would really work for things for everyone really. Yes, so cute. Okay, we're rocking. We're rocking with the mic drop. The weekly mic drop is what we're gonna do. I need to look before I forget. I'm gonna because I will. So I'm gonna go ahead and add mic drop moment. Share the best line you wrote this week. Okay, and we're adding it. So now next week we'll have a mic drop moment. Oh, I love that so much. Um there there's not like a soundboard, but I have scenes to my left that have like videos and things in them. And so I'm not sure if there is a way for me to just like I'm sure there is actually. Anything for Lady Michaela. There's overlays, so I wonder. Yeah, you can do like a video overlay. So I'm assuming that's like the same kind of vibe, you know? Because like at any moment I could just throw an overlay on here, you know, and then just like take it off. So I'm assuming I could do that with like a little like video that I make or upload. So I'm going to go ahead and say yes to your soundboard question. Alrighty, friends. Well, we have hit the end of our 20-minute yap session. So the time has come for you to lip sync for your life. And by lip sync for your life, I mean it's time for you to write because those are the same thing in this house, in this courtroom. So, with that said, everyone, I just almost said 20. That is not a 2. That is a 4, Cody. We know our numbers. With that said, 40 minutes are on the clock, the final 40 of today, if you will. So, best of luck to all of you, and I'll see you on the other side. Alrighty, friends, how did you do on that sprint? I ended up adding like 600 words to this lovely little scene that I'm adding. I'll since that was the last sprint of the stream, I'm just gonna go ahead and read the beginning of it because I don't want to spoil too much. But feel free to share any of your favorite lines that you wrote during that stream or that sprint or in the whole stream. Whatever you want to do. Share a line. I want to read them. So this is just the first draft of me rewriting this chapter in Andrew's POV. Okay. Did I just hear him right? Did he just say there's a bad man in the attic? In our attic? I wince at the searing pain shooting through the bottom of my foot. I couldn't feel it when I thought Thomas was in danger, but with the shock melting away and the bloody footprints smeared across the wood floors, the pain is becoming all too real. I don't know where Thomas got this story about a bad man in our attic, but that's a conversation for another time. My priority is to tend to my foot, and then I'll need to clean up all this glass and blood. But I can't leave Thomas up here by himself, not after this. Put some shoes on and then go to my room, okay? I say, still slightly breathless. So that is how at least this for this first draft of this scene. But you see how I kind of like took my list of like thought process and then like turned it into actual like prose. That's kind of like how I do it sometimes. If I'm like struggling to figure out how to start a scene, I'll literally just jump into my character's head and be like, okay, what is their actual stream of conscious thought process? And usually that will help me kind of figure out where to start the scene, you know? So, yeah, that's what I did. I'd love to know what you all did. Also, Natalie, I'm so sorry that I missed you leaving. I was locked in, but I'm so glad that you were able to accomplish some stuff this morning. Let's see, let's see. Quite late, but I'm about to work on rough draft edits, cries, and writer. You know what? I get it. I'm also in the revision trenches. This is a draft 4 for me, but still, I'm crying with you. But you totally got this. Actually didn't end up writing till like 25 because I was yapping with CK, but got 285 words. Love that. Please do find a line. Oh, you're so welcome, Pasqua. So happy to have you here. Oh no, I hope you find what you need soon. Been working on calendar and timing work all sprint. Love that. We love a calendar. We love being productive. Those are all fun things. Did about 500 words from Heather, but they're not elegant yet. And that is the important word, Heather. The important word here is yet. Um okay, go ahead, share those lines. I'll give you just a few more minutes to get those in because let me see if I can actually do what I want to do here. Amazing. All right. Sorry, friends. I'm just getting a couple little things finished up here. Okie dokie. Oh, that was loud in my ears. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Any lines? Anyone? I don't know how much the delay is, so that's why I'm giving a few minutes to get those in because I know some people were looking for some, but also I don't know if it'll appear now or if you'll have to refresh the page. But for those of you interested in the Pokemon streams, I have put that information in the chat, or not in the chat, in the well, I did or put it earlier in the chat, but it is in the description now. I have the Twitch link, which I don't know if it'll actually be a link or if you'll just have to copy paste it. And then I have the YouTube channel where I'm posting all of the replays if that's more your gig, but it'll all be Pokemon content. So that is there. And also literally in less than an hour, I will be over on Twitch and I'll probably be doing like an 8-hour stream of Pokopia. So if you want to just come, it's really rainy here, and so if you just want to come over there and hang out, do whatever chores while I play Pokemon, a cozy Pokemon game, come hang out. I would love to have you all over there, for sure. We do have a line here from my upcoming novel, The Greenhouse Effect. Depression had officially reared its ugly head and rammed its way into his life once again. Yes. Love that. Love that. Love that. One from Ian. Why are you whispering? We're USG investigators. Oh, they came in. You know this. You know this. This man leaned forward and whispered again. Dramatic effect. Amen. We love a dramatic effect. Kylie, he had not known her skin to look so unmarked. Where were the sunspots along her nose and clustered upon her shoulders from days sprawled on the banks? Where were the wild, frizzing strands of her curls that never dried quite right, haloed around her head and stiff with salt? This was a rendering, a portrait painted from memory, a picture. That was all she was. Kylie, my goodness, that was beautiful. I love all of those descriptions, especially the sunspots along her nose and clustered upon her shoulders from days sprawled on the banks. Like that's such a visceral, real image. I love. Yes, I want to play Pokepia so bad, but no Switch 2, sob. Yeah, my Switch 2 just came back in from the shop because she had her screen cracked by accident, and so we had to get it fixed. And but now she's back and she's up and running, and we love it. So pretty. Yes, very much so. Very much so. But I believe that is it, friends. I have that information down in the description. That's where I'll be starting at 1 p.m. my time. So literally in 50 minutes, I will be vibing pretty much the rest of the day and restoring my little post-apocalyptic Pokemon world. So come hang out with me over there. And otherwise, I will see you all next Saturday, same time, 10 not p.m. girl, 10 a.m. for our next live stream. I love you all so much and happy writing, and I'll see you next week. Bye.